Speaking of Star, have you seen the new Picard, the new show?
I've not. I've got to say, I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, so I've seen that it's come out, but I haven't
Yeah.
sort of dashed to go and watch it. Have you? What's the
Yeah,
verdict?
I watched it, and I think the race to wokeness is engaged.
Woke factor one.
Woke factor one, Mister Wolf. It's very not so much see what I've been reading online in regard to the show is that the first 3 episodes of Picard are kind of tame in the woke department. But after episode 3, it all kicks into high gear.
Lulls you into a false sense of security, does it?
And it becomes super woke.
Oh.
Which is, I mean, I don't get it, dude. Every TV show, every commercial, everything now is very woke.
Yeah.
It seems very contrived, very forced, very fake. There's a definite agenda here. Some way. Some people have called it like the war against men, especially white men. But I can't put my finger on why or what the origin of it is. But something is definitely going on. What do you think?
It's certainly more noticeable, and it's certainly appearing in a lot of television shows, and coming across that. I think we're being bombarded with wokeness. I don't follow social media as much as other people, but I can imagine there's a lot of this on Facebook and so forth. This is various arguments going back and forth of is wokeness too prevalent, or it's not. It's what's the best way to explain this? Well, you'll get condemned if you don't think it's the right thing, that we should have wokeness. I don't see it in the UK as prevalent as in America, and I do notice it more in American TV shows, if that makes sense. But that's not to say that it doesn't exist at all. It's far from it. I don't know whether it's just a continuation of the sort of themes of equality and diversity, which have always been, pushed, or whether there's something a little bit more sinister about it. I can't say I'm going out of my way to pay attention to it. I don't know.
You said something there which I've always found interesting. You said equality and diversity. You can't have both. Pick one.
Well, you know what I mean, in the sense of these are the things that are pushed. Yes, you can't have one or the other. Yeah, that makes complete sense.
You got to pick one, but it's always like, well, we got to have equality and diversity. Well, you can't.
Yeah,
you can't have equality and diversity. You can't. Pick one.
So I have a few issues with the whole equality and diversity initiatives in various workplaces. But as we started the show with, there's certain things where you just bite your lip because it's not worth it.
But here's the thing, though. There is there's a huge, massive double standards going on here, right? There's identity politics, double standards, and vilification. Because if you speak out against it or have an opinion that's contrary to what the agenda is, you're vilified. You're ostracized.
Yes, I think you're right. That I do think, though, in some aspects, it's been seized upon by extremist views as well. You get extreme right-wing views, you get extreme left-wing views, and wokeness, in my opinion, is an extreme left-wing view, which is complete nonsense. But conversely, you get extreme right-wing views being very critical of things, saying, racism is fine in whatever context, which is, in my opinion, complete nonsense as well.
Right.
But two wrongs don't make a right here, and I think that's where we're at, personally. Live and let live.